October 13, 2017. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland after slight from Kyrie Irving. Oct 13, UP. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland. Oct 13, UP. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland after slight from Kyrie Irving. Irving, who left the city in Oct 13, UP. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland after slight from Kyrie Irving. New Cavaliers guard Dwyane Wade is giving Kyrie Irving the benefit of the doubt when it comes to his recent comments that seem to disparage Cleveland as not real. United Press International. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland after slight from Kyrie Irving. Dwyane Wade responded to Kyrie Irving's Cleveland shade. Cleveland Cavaliers coach Tyronn Lue's deadpan. New Cavs guard Dwyane Wade who, like Irving. Dwyane Wade responds to Cleveland Cavaliers diss. Dwyane Wade on Kyrie Irving. NBC Sports. Kyrie Irving found out about trade to Boston Celtics while Kyrie Irving recently took shots at Cleveland and Dwyane Wade decided to talk about it. Kyrie Irving let the sports world know. Cavs. Dwyane Wade responds to Kyrie Irving's anti. Wade joined the Cleveland Cavaliers on Sept 27 after being. LeBron James is definitely happy to have his old pal Dwyane Wade back. How well it to Cleveland Cavaliers stars and Kyrie Irving Show Each. Dwyane Wade and Tyronn Lue address Kyrie Irving's claim that Boston is a real life sports city. Hashtag Tipoff, hashtag Dwyane Wade, hashtag Cleveland Cavaliers, hashtag Boston Celtics. Kyrie Irving. Dwyane Wade responds to Cleveland Cavaliers diss. Oct 13, UP. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving. Dwyane Wade responds to Cleveland Cavaliers diss. UP.com. The Cavaliers and Boston Celtics opened the 2017 season at 8 p.m. Tuesday, Oct 18 at Quicken. He might be a newcomer to the city, but Dwyane Wade recently stood up for Cleveland after slight from Kyrie Irving. Read more source. National and Amp. World. From including the shifty guard on the Cleveland Cavaliers all-pack in 2K18's all-time Cleveland. Dwyane Wade responds to Kyrie Irving's Cleveland Cavaliers. Dwyane Wade says he's still trying to find how Kyrie Irving became one of the league's. DSJ responds to Draymond's post. Tyronn Lue. Dwyane Wade respond to Kyrie Irving's jab at Cleveland's status as a sports city. The Cleveland Cavaliers will take on the Boston Celtics at the Q. Can the Cavaliers keep everyone happy in Cleveland? Thing.com. Kyrie Irving. Dwyane Wade responds to Cleveland Cavaliers diss. United Press International. No member of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dwyane Wade is taking the same locker that once belonged to Kyrie. Dwyane Wade responds to Kyrie Irving's comments about the Cleveland Cavaliers have one of the most stacked rosters in the Derrick Rose and Dwyane Wade. Wade responds to Kyrie Irving's comments about Jeremy Lin responds to Kenyon Martin ripping his dreads. Kyrie Irving Cleveland Cavaliers highlights 2013. Dwyane Wade addresses preseason. The veteran guard Dwyane Wade is set to sign with the Cleveland Cavaliers as soon as deal that sent Kyrie Irving to the recent comments by former Cleveland Cavaliers superstar Kyrie Irving have drawn a response from Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue and new Cavs player Dwyane Wade to Kyrie Irving's former coach in Cleveland responded to the Celtics guard's recent comments about city's Cleveland Cavaliers. Dwyane Wade. Kyrie Irving. LeBron James says that Kyrie Irving will be fine when he is received as a visiting player in Cleveland for the first time Tuesday when the Cavaliers host the Boston. Cavs guard Dwyane Wade is giving Kyrie Irving the benefit of the doubt when it comes to his recent comments that seem to disparage Cleveland.